All right, guys, thanks for joining. We're going to start standing, but I want you prepared to get onto the floor for a few movements as well. And then there's a couple positions where balance will be involved. So if you needed to have something to balance on, like a chair to touch or tabletop, something like that, that might be okay. But for now, just start off nice and tall, exaggerated posture. Take your shoulders back or your hands behind your back. And go up and down through the neck. Let's start breathing more exclusively through the nose, into the nose if you can for sure, and then out through the mouth or nose. We'll go about 10, 20 times per segment, more or less reps if it feels good, but mostly I'll do 10 to 20. Up and down through the neck, then left and right through the neck. Hold a little tension in the center of your body. That's your glutes squeezing, your pelvic floor braced, like matching like a sneeze or clearing your throat. Would bring some of that energy. After you go left and right, start rolling the head like a figure 8. We're going to do this about 10 times in one direction, and then we'll go 10 the other way. Still breathing big in through the nose, out through the mouth or through the nose. Draw your head back into waiting hands, tuck your chin, try to lengthen the back of your neck for about 2 to 4 seconds. And then try to hold that neutral position. We're going to spread out your fingertips, clench fists for 2 to 4 seconds, and then extend out the fingers again. Clench and extend about 10 times. Mostly I want you keeping that head in neutral for most of the exercises. Your neck will affect the rest of the spine, affect your mobility a little bit. After you get those knuckles a little fluid pump, flex your wrist back 2, 3, 4 seconds. Curl the knuckles and flex the wrist the opposite extreme. Go back and forth 5 or 10 times. If you want to add a little bit of complexity, do it asynchronous or in opposition, one up, one down. Then I want you to make some big circles through your wrists. And we're going to combine the circling of the wrists with the fanning of the fingers. Clenching a fist and then extending out. Clenching a fist and extending out while you're rolling your wrist circles. You're going to do this 5 or 10 times, and then we're going to start to circle the elbows, about temples height, so kind of brow level. Deep bend, extend your elbows. They're out in front of you, be aside of you. Go as slow as you need to, but faster, what I would call sport speed, when it feels good to do so. So slow to start, but if things are feeling good, we're going to sport speed. Then we're going to bend, extend the elbows from an internally rotated shoulder. So I'm brushing by my ribs instead of brushing by temples height. Circle, circle. We're going to add a little complexity by going high and low same time. So one hand is brow level, that's an externally rotated shoulder, and the other is ribs. And trade. Keep circling through your elbows, and then we're going to go into your shoulders. It's a twist and a reach. A little Egyptian dance move. You can bend and then extend your arms. Bend and extend your arms. I want you to think about twisting your rib cage. Think about twisting your pelvis, your belly button, and even your hips. You'll lift out of your heel and twist on your hip a little bit there. So full body twist. Stay with your shoulders. We're going to start to circle forward about 10 times. Big full breath to the nose. Circle backwards 10 or more times. And then I want you to try adding complexity. Circle forward and backwards 10 times. One forward, one back. And trade. We're headed from the shoulders to the mid-spine. You're going to puff up your spine, puff up your chest, and then collapse. Inhale and exhale. Puff up and collapse 5 or 10 times. Make it a full-bodied effort so you can tilt a little bit from your pelvis. You can tuck your chin and really make it kind of rounded and then extend big. And we get 10 or more, then we're going to go side to side. When you're going side to side, I want you to add some leverage with your arms. Push high, push low. And here too, we can get to sport speed with this. Embrace a little elasticity through your waist. Excellent. And then we're going to twist On the twist, I'm softening my stance just a little bit, hips, knees, and ankles to catch the arms. So you might kind of hit yourself just a little bit, don't hurt yourself, but a little tap into the ribs, into the back. We're gonna head, after 10 or more of these, to the lower back. You can support your low back with your hands and guide the pelvis forward, guide the pelvis back, front to back, 10 times. And side to side. And corner to corner. Try to hit that back corner pocket, front corner pocket. You're moving obliquely, or side to side, corner to corner. If there was a clock face on the floor, try to hit every number, right? Get 2 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And then make some big circles, 10 in each direction. We're gonna move from your lumbar spine here to just your hip. Empty your left heel and try to internally rotate that single leg. So the belly button's not moving, the ribs aren't moving, the head's not moving. We're just trying to twist that hip inward and outward. We do a little more of this from the floor. Get 10 or more internal, external rotations of your hip. Now we're gonna circle the hip joint. You can imagine you got a little bottle to circle around. This is a place where maybe you wanna have a touch point with your hand, something to hold on to, so it doesn't feel like it's too much stress on the balance. It's okay. That might help you make a bigger circle. The other trick is to use your other arm as an energetic counterbalance. So I'm circling that arm, and yeah, it's a little bit of a rub your head, tap your belly, same time, but it also might help you open up the opposite side a little bit. So start slow, add those pieces when they're appropriate. 10 circles is the main objective here, right? To circle that hip joint. But you could add complexity, add some more moving parts here, get the other arm in motion. Looks good. A little bit of a neurological warm-up too, we'll tease the brain. We're gonna move from the hip to the knee. I want you to flex your knee right up to your belly button and try to circle the knee joint just a little bit, bend, extend, about 10 each way. Abs braced or holding on to something if you need to. Take your time both sides. Again, slow is excellent, slow is good, but if it's comfortable, if it's pain-free, then think about sports speed. What's the speed you want to, be moving through your positions in when it's game time. The second round of the knees, flex up to your belly button again, and then abduct, open the hip up. And it's a little more challenging position to rotate from. You're gonna use your obliques, the side abdominal wall, to hold you up on this circle. So it's up and out. Very good. Both sides. Up, out, 10 circles. Bend and extend. Now I'm gonna back up just a little, see if you can see the feet point and flex your toes. Plantar flex and dorsiflex. Pull them to your nose, point them away about 10 times. And then the funny one, evert and invert. You try to get the inside, outside edges. Pinky side, big toe side. Like I'm doing with my wrist here, inward and out. Make some big circles through your ankles. If you got a light, flexible shoe, you can actually press your toes into the floor when you make this circle, and you'll get a little extra benefit to the joints of the feet. But don't chase pain. So we did a couple different things here: point and flex, evert and invert, inside, outside edges, and make circles. When you make the circles, you could push your toes, your feet into the ground a little bit to get loaded mobilization. If it's not uncomfortable, you got a lighter, flexible shoe, you can use that. The next few pieces, we're gonna be on the floor. So I'm gonna tilt my camera, guys, for you guys just a little bit here, and we're gonna be in a tall seated position. And let me know if it doesn't work for you guys. Tall seated position. Bend your knees about 90 degrees. Flex your toes towards your nose. My hands are behind my back to help me sit up tall. And I'm going to internally and externally rotate the hips like a windshield wipers, tick-tocking back and forth. You can hang out for 2, 3, and 4 seconds in one direction, and then hang out 2, 3, 4 seconds in the other. But again, moving towards sports speed when it feels comfortable. The challenge is to take those arms away, if you can, and continue the rotation. Now notice I had to slow down a little bit to get that. You might have to slow down a little bit. You can make your arms rigid, kind of tense them up, it may help. We'll try to get 10 of these internal, external rotations hands-free. Hands are there if you need them, all right? Put your hands on the ground if you need to. If not, hands up, use your waist. Now, this is where it gets a little trickier. I want you to commit to your right side. Rotate to the right. Let your left hand find your right knee. And continue to try to twist. Imagine your pelvis, your tailbone, anchoring through the floor, but your ribs and your head going up. And keep on twisting. Your left hand is going to find your right knee, and you're going to start to inch away. Let your fingers do the walk-in, and send your heart towards the floor. We're sliding down here into this twist. And if you are comfortable here, extend your legs. They split. And you keep twisting. We'll try to hold it for 5 breaths. And the nickname of this pose is called roadkill. Roadkill because you're flattened and twisted, like roadkill on the wall. Don't hurt your back, don't chase pain, but try to split your legs and twist your ribs to the right. Look, 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Then I'm going to slowly peel out and trade sides. So it started with the windshield wipers, 90-90 knees. Your right hand can find your left leg. Twist away and then start to fold forward. For some bodies, that's going to be enough. You're already going to feel some feedback, a stretch. But if you can, continue to slide the arms out at kind of a right angle and split the legs. So one hip is flexed and the other is extended. 5 breaths. You're looking back towards your left hand. 2 more big breaths. All right, we're gonna get a similar rotation in the body, but in a different style. You're gonna lie to your back and make your both hands rigid. Pinch your shoulder blades back so your chest puffs up a little bit. Imagine you're gonna throw jump chi-tui, straight stretch kick. Actively lift your right leg, don't round your back. See how high you can lift up that leg, toes to nose, don't round your back. Then twist, take your right leg to the left, don't let your shoulders leave the floor. Bring it back up slowly, lower slowly, alternate. Looks like this. Inhale up, don't round your back. Exhale, twist, don't let the shoulders leave the floor. And bring it back. Keep bringing that leg up higher as you feel you can. We'll do 5 per side. Up, cross, up, drop. Keep those arms rigid and still. Keep breathing big. For some bodies, you may need to bend your knees a little bit. It's okay. But we'll try to go best we can. Straight-legged, toes to nose. And I'm going to get 3 more per side. See that I'm speeding it up a little bit as it feels comfortable to do so. Now 2 and 1 and relax. We're going to be turning over belly button to the floor next and get into some hip extension. So the first effort is to draw your head up and send your arms forward like Superman. We're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg extension. Alternate. 5 per side. You're trying to light up the back spine, your spinal extensors, and make a connection to your glutes. So don't excessively bend your knee in this version, not yet. And we get 5 per side, opposite arm, opposite leg extension. Now, for some of you, you're going to make a little pillow out of your hands. Put your chin on that pillow. Otherwise, if you're comfortable, let your arms go wide like a T. This is a scorpion stretch in some modalities. It's a single leg hip extension and rotation. It's the opposite of what we were just doing. You can go up and back, like a little curly tail up and over. You're not trying to smash your lower back. You don't need to touch the floor. I want you to try to pull your toes towards your knee. So you have an active foot, active ankle, and try to get 5 per side. Slow it first, faster as it feels comfortable. Arms can be wider or closer together. I got 2 per side to go. One and one. Now we're going to counter stretch. Set your hips back. This is called a froggy stretch or a tactical frog. My feet are turned out. My hips are pulling back towards my heels. And I'm trying to push the knees as far apart as possible. So front view here. Knees are splayed apart, shoulders over wrists, side view, and we're rocking a little bit. Trying to see if we can split the knees further apart. What I want you to imagine, or you can try with me, is walking your weight backward into your feet, that you essentially create like this deep squat position, right? That's the kind of shape you're making with your lower body. Once you're there, if it's tolerable, you're going to come down into your forearms, and we're going to try to internally rotate one hip like a can opener. I'm lifting up my left foot and internally rotating that hip. I'm going to do this about 10 times. Slow it first. I'm trying to keep the low back still and emphasize that hip joint rotating in. It's like the follow through of a kick. And then I'll try the other side. Got another 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Stay in that frog position, and I'm going to come check you guys out. I want you to walk your hands back straight, push your right leg out straight, and try to sit your hips back. You're looking for an intense stretch in the inner leg. You can rock a little bit front to back. Keep trying to push your hips backwards towards your heels. One leg is bent. Like some of you going into full splits, that's okay if you got that range, but one leg bent, one leg straight for most of us. Now, we'll trade sides after you got 5 breaths worth. And if you can, keep that foot turned out on the bent leg, rocking back and forth about 5-10 times. We're going to add to this same shape. When you come back to the original side, so that might be if you're mirroring me, your right leg straight, use your right arm and thread a needle underneath your left. It's a twist. You might get to put your head down into your arm, still rocking, still trying to pull the hips back. 5 breaths. You're kind of torquing or twisting yourself apart just a little. 5 breaths, and I'm going to trade sides. I'm going to switch my straight leg, give it a little rock, and then I'm going to thread the needle, your left hand under your right. Twist. Really reach. Go for the wall with that reaching arm. That's right. Nice. Cat's help. Oh, it's a dog helping out. Okay. Good. 5 breaths. And then, nice. Take it back to standing. Or not standing, rather, but walk yourself back to this downward dog shape. We're going to just try 5 times going through these extremes. The downward facing dog, that's extreme hip extension or flexion. Go to extension. Wave back, bend your knees. Push your hips up, tailbone, ribs up, and then finally head up like a wave. Load back, hips up, wave, sit back. Let's get 3 more. And 2. And 1. And hop up to standing. We're going to go into a standing stretch next. Standing coil. So I'm going to tilt my camera here again, see if we can see each other a little better. 2 hands behind the back. Try to get the back of your hands to touch. So your elbows are up nice and high. Good. Now from this shape, turn your feet out, squeeze your butt. Your right elbow is going to sink down, deeply bent. Your scapula, your wing is going to pinch back there. Then set your weight onto your right foot. Left leg steps back and across. Pinch your inner legs. Twist and bend. Twist and bend. When you can't twist or bend anymore, keep that right elbow pulled in super tight. Push the left arm out long and strong. And 5 breaths. Three. Squeeze your buns, squeeze your inner thigh, get your lats. Get that right lat on tight. 1 more breath. Shake it all loose. We're gonna go the other side. So I take my hands back, knuckles, or back of the hand to back of the hand. Long relaxed neck, tuck your tailbone, squeeze your tush. Left foot gets the weight. Right leg cross balance. Oops, I left out a step. We gotta pinch this guy down first. So depress your shoulder blade. Hug that wing in. Then we'll cross. Twist and bend. Twist and bend. When you can't twist or bend anymore, unfurl the right arm. Push the ceiling up. 3 breaths. 2. 1. And shake it all loose a little bit. All right, very good. Now we're going to get a little more dynamic with that same concept. We're going to be trying to flow a little bit through some of the positions that we use today. You're going to be adding a reverse lunge. So let's set up that reverse lunge first. Step back. I'm stepping back my left leg, tailbone tucked, and sink slowly. See if you can find a little hip flexor or quadricep stretch there. Tailbone's anchored. This is where it gets a little tricky. If we're going up and down, let's see if I can give you a better view. 5 breaths, trying to pulse forward. Your hips. Let your knee track with your second or third toe, third or fourth toe maybe. Okay, and then to trade sides, let's go ahead and trade sides in any way that's comfortable. Then I'll show you how to combine these with the windshield wipers that we did. Tailbone tucked under or lengthen, inner legs pinching, glutes tight. Try to extend your pelvis forward, pulsing in and out of it just a little bit. Now, I'm going to combine this little series back with what we were doing with the windshield wipers. If you turn to your right, both knees bent about 90 degrees. You can use your right arm to help balance you as you extend your hip. So I lifted my pelvis off the floor. If you can get to hands free, that's ideal. Try to sink and then extend. Use your right arm as much as you need to. But if we can get away without it.
Peter, can you move your camera down a little bit?
Yes.
Cool, thanks. And just a reminder, you have 6 minutes left.
6 minutes, all right. Let's apply for our last little series and then we'll hold a little longer, a couple of stretches. So what I'd like to try to do is extend the hips and open up space, ribs to pelvis here. this back leg, if you're mirroring me, it's your left, steps forward into the lunge. So you can reverse it and drop, or rise and extend. You use your right arm as much as you need to, but as little as possible to get through that. Okay, I'm gonna try 5 of them. Drop, drive. It's a lot of hip rotation, flexion, extension. Do it one more time. Now there's a couple ways to trade sides. One way is as you drop inward your left knee, you pick up the right, and you get to the other end. Your right leg then would swing backwards, almost like a back sweep, and you could drop the hips. So if that didn't make any sense, no worries. Lots of ways to get from one side to the other, but I want you to set up on the other side. You can use your left arm as much as you need to extend, and then flex your hip. We can do it hands-free. That's what we're working towards. Nice. Then if you're getting comfortable with this, you step through, right leg, return. Nice, we'll do 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Sharp. Let's move next to a tall seated position. Split the legs. You can have your hands behind you. At first, you can be bending your knees as much as you need to, and you can be sitting on top of something if you need to. It's really uncomfortable for your low back or hips, but mostly we want to be real tall posture. Both arms up, pull towards the left. Try to find your lats again. Draw your elbow towards your bottom rib. And then I'm going to reach up and away. 5 breaths. Energize the left leg. Don't let the left leg come off the floor at all. Like a heavy weight. If you had a small child or a dog sitting on that thigh, keep it down, down, down. 3 breaths. It's okay to pulse, move in and out of this a little bit. We don't have to stay perfectly still. 2 breaths. 1 breath. Come up tall, see if there's any more split in the legs you can get. And then we'll go the other way. Cramp down on your lat, elbow to ribs. Heavy weight on the right thigh. And then bend. 5 breaths. Don't let your buttocks come off the floor. 3. And 2. And 1. And in the center, couple layers here. Hands touching, holding some of the body's weight, or more active, hands free. So you're having to use your back extensors a little more there. My hands are up above my ear level, dipping in and returning about 5 times. So if you want to put together a little series here, you can bend the knees 90 degrees, rotate, extend your hips and step through, rotate to the other side, so knee drops, other knee lifts. Let's try to stay in view here. Left leg swings down, drop, and split the legs. Okay, maybe that makes sense, maybe not. Bend them.
Hey, Peter, just reminder, one more minute.
Okay, last 1 minute. And so this is this stuff we've done before. I'm just tying it together in a flow. Your nervous system likes that, right? Your unconscious brain prefers some of these combos over just holding a stretch and not moving. So that's all I'm doing is getting in and out of this little puzzle. Hip extension, split hips, a drop one, lift the other, rotate, sit down, and splay the legs. The other one I want you guys thinking about using is that roadkill, where you can twist and reach, split the legs. All variations on the theme. Hope that gets you ready for the rest of a big day. Got a little bit of everything today. Sanda, Tai Chi, Wushu, And hopefully the warm-up that we did will support you in all of those things. Let me know if you got questions, concerns. You can find me on Instagram, Rogue Wolf Training, and hopefully here again soon. It's been fun. Thanks so much.
Cool, thanks. Cool, thanks a lot, Peter.
Furious. Yeah, you're welcome.
And as a reminder, this session is recorded, so it will be featured on our USAWKF YouTube channel afterwards.
Perfect.
Stuff.
Thank you much.
All right, thank you.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So I think this week is all junior stuff, or a lot of juniors are doing this session. So Evan, I'll introduce Evan. He's kind of shy, so we're going to drag it out of him today. I think, when did you first come in?
I first came in when I was 7.
So when he was 7, yeah. So he used to be a little chunky 7-year-old. Not that there's anything wrong with being chubby, but it's cute. But so yeah, he's been with us for a long time. So man, since he was 7, because we hosted most of the nationals for almost the last 10 or 12 years. So since he was 7, he's been competing and fighting in Sanda. And one of the cool things about the juniors, well, now he's a junior because the kids, we also had events for them. So he fought as a kid, and then I think it's 14 through 17.
Yes, sir.
Is the juniors. So one of the cool things about, I think, that separates Sanda from some other sports is that the rule set for kids to juniors to adults is almost the same thing. There's some differences, so we thought we would go over the differences. But so Evan, even though he's 17, when he fought is from 7 all the way up. I mean, his fights are real fights. They're not point sparring. It's so it really helps to develop these kids into Evan to where, I mean, he's pretty much an adult and he can go train with adults. There's not anything that changes as far as how we train him compared to how we train like me or Bruce or something like that. But so we'll have Evan, so where have all you competed and stuff?
So the first time I've competed was Brazil, and then I went to Argentina.
Did you fight in Costa Rica too?
No, I did not
Okay.
fight in Costa Rica. And I traveled to Russia to go view the adult team, and that was really cool.
Yeah, so man, Evan's pretty familiar. It's funny that we say this is a junior session because Evan's probably one of the top dudes in the gym. I mean, we actually have a running joke that if Evan was 200 pounds, none of us would do it anymore. So we're lucky he's kind of small right now. But so let's get into some of the things as far as somebody just ran and dove in front of the camera. Let's talk about some of the only couple of differences that separate the juniors from the adults are going to be just one is continuous head punching.
Yes.
So I can't hit Evan in the face 2 or 3 times, right? I have to alternate it between shots. So we'll get into that, and then we'll also get into some combinations.
30 minutes is really short, so if we can get to more movement, that would be helpful.
Yeah, we're about to. So what we're going to talk about now is this continuous movement. One thing, we'll come back here, and we're going to do 1-2 kick in front of the mirror, or in front of them. So, turn around, come with me. So 1-2 roundhouse, for example. So when you can't do continuous movements, your balance is always paramount, right? It's super important. So when we do 1-2 roundhouse, our heads will stay in the center and we're not going to lean off and change anything. So it allows us to continue to attack while going forward, right? So 1-2 roundhouse. So step in, pop, roundhouse, and I pull back. So my head and my body's always in the center. So that way I don't get leaned off and I don't lose balance and I have to fix and correct this to come again. So with juniors for us, it's really important to really focus on this balance because, get your gloves on, is because we always want him to have the ability to attack at any moment. So we'll do the drill to where Evan's going to stand. So a good drill to practice this is I'm not going to tell Evan what I'm going to do. He's just going to follow me, but I'm not trying to trick him either. So a good drill to practice this balance to where Evan's head always stays in the center of his body and he never leans and he doesn't lean back or lean forward. And he can pretty much do any move that I give him, right? So I kind of just play, not like a guessing game, but it's kind of I'm kind of playing pop, and he pulls back, right? I'm not going to tell him what I'm going to do. I'm just going to show it. There's no mode. There's no, there's no combination. It's just a drill to where I'm here. See, if I speed up, it shows how like, and then once I speed the sign what I want out or speed it up, it makes it harder, right? So if let's do it again. So good. So even though I don't have any particular combination in mind, and you can do this by yourself to where whatever movement he gives me, balance, accuracy, technique's always on point. So that way he's always able to attack at will. The reason this is important is because kids and juniors can't punch continuously to the head. So that means the combinations sometimes are a little bit weird, right? Because like a normal combination for punching adults, like let's say 1-2 hook, right? They're all on my head. So the juniors can't do this. They have to change the level or add kicks in between them, right? So one combination we work on Evan a lot. He's 17, so he's almost out of this rule set. But one combination we work on a lot for him. We'll go through it now real slow so all you guys can do it. He's going to come with a cross, and he leans his body weight on the left foot because now he's going to give me a hook to the body. Hook to the head, roundhouse kick, either to my leg or to my body, right? He can't kick in the head. So either my 2-point shot to the torso or one to the thigh, but nowhere in the combination does he land continuously on my head, right? So let's try it again. So 1, he keeps his weight here. He didn't pull back, right? He didn't go back there, pull back across. No, pull back, normal. You see how he came back to his guard? He's not going to do this. He's going to lean just slightly and keep weight on his left leg. So now he's here. So he got me once in the face. So now the second shot to my body, he reloads to the hook to the head, kick to the body or to the leg, right? Let me
That's
change.
something people can follow along?
What?
That's something people can follow along?
Yeah. That's the whole point. I see them doing it. I thought that's what they're doing. So try again. You ready? Can you see me there? Good. So cross.
Go ahead, follow.
What?
Go ahead.
Okay. Cross to the head. Hold it. Hook to the body. Hook to the head. Kick to the leg. Good. One more time, and then we'll come watch you guys and see how you are doing. Cross to the head, hook to the body, hook to the head, kick to the leg. All right? Try it. Let me see. Who do we got? Is that Hua Mordecai? Is that who that is? Hey, go, man. So cross to the head, hook. Good. Right, try this. So watch. When I hit with my cross, bam, right? I angle just a little bit. See, my head rotates, palm, just a little bit, but it's still in the center like we talked about. Hook to the body. I reload. Hook with the same hand to the head. And now I come with my right leg. Bam. There you go. Do it again. The USAWKF, I think that's Kevin. He's doing good. Yeah. Keep going, Hua, man. Cross, hook to the body. Good. And then Alex Yee, let's see that. Oh, that's a good kick, dude. It's super high. Cross, hook again. The kid's flexible. And then we got Oscar Aurelia. Cross, hook. Good. So Oscar, so yeah, so the little girl, right? Have her, it's good. So now, one like Oscar's little girl, Hua, you too, and Alex, you're doing good. And then Aaron, you kids and guys are good too. Watch this. So now, once we understand the movement, so like we'll do it. I'll show you. We always say, how would you say it? I don't want the movement to be choppy. I don't want 1, 2, 3, 4. So once you guys understand the combination, right? So one more time, nice and slow. Cross. Hook to the body, hook, hook to the head, kick to the body, all right? So these are just chopped up so that everybody can practice the movement and their balance is good while doing it, right? So, because if Evan's balance is off, fall over on your cross. I notice now because he has to stop, right? But if he can hit it, everything's good, he's stable, he doesn't need to fix. Everything's good, stable. Everything's good, stable. Everything's good, right? So the movement and the beat for that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. But when we do it continuously, I want it to be more smooth, like ba, 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 like almost like one move, continuous move. So now let's try this. So we did it chopped up. Now let's see if you can do it continuously. Like Oscar's little girl, you have it very good into sections. So let's try to make it all together. So all one smooth movement. Good. Let's see. All right, Oscar's girl, let's see. Bomb, 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 bomb. Very good. Alex Yee.
It's a boy.
Oh, that's a boy. Oh, my bad. He's got long hair. It's cool. Good, Kevin. Kevin, pull your kick back, man, or I counter you in your butt. There you go. No, pull it back. Yeah. Good, Hua, man. Aaron. I see Aaron Yee and Alex. Make sure your stance, Aaron. Look, little guy. Don't have it on the same line. Put your left foot forward and bend your knees. Don't be on the same line. I can't punch powerfully. Good, Alex. Good stance. Hook. Alex, one more hook. Cross. One hook. Now pull back. Same arm. Bop. And then your big kick. Good, Kevin, man. Good. Good, Aaron. Good, Oscar. You're doing good, man. And then Hua, one more time. Cross, hook, hook. Good. All right. Now, let's try something new. So, one other thing with the juniors, right? So, since they can't continuously punch to the head, we'll do one more combination and then we'll work on Evan's favorite takedown. And then we'll give you guys like 5 minutes to ask if you have any other questions about any other techniques. So one good movement, just from watching you guys, a couple of you guys with the kick, with the roundhouse. For us, because Sanda, one of the things that separates, everybody should know that one of the things that separates Sanda is the emphasis on catching and taking down, right? So like a lot of times if you watch Thai boxing, they can kick each other, and I kick him back, but no one ever really catches because the rule set's not set to wrestle, right? So what happens is almost every kick that Evan does, he has to pull it back to his stance because he has to get good at returning his kick so that I don't catch it. It's hard for me to catch, right? So kicking out is important, but it's kind of the easy part. The hard part is getting it back, right? Getting it back. Good. So one drill that we always do to help with this movement is just like the combination we did, we finish on the roundhouse, right? But now one good combination always is roundhouse kick, cross, right? So let's try this. Cross, roundhouse, cross, right? So you'll find it's a hard movement because you have to bring your foot all the way back to throw your cross punch. If Evan doesn't bring his foot back, he can't throw a cross from here. He could, but it's not out. You eat it and go. It's not going to be strong. He has to get his foot back. So another drill, just like the beginning when keeping his weight in the center, is we really focus on getting that cross together so that he pulls it back. One more time. Cross, roundhouse, cross. Good. Let's see. Walking. Cross, roundhouse. Good. Oscar, when you cross, look, I don't cross and leave my hand on Evan. Hit him, bomb, come back, use the momentum in my legs. Bomb, pull back, load, bomb, and give it to him. So punch and pull back and kick. There you go. Good, Oscar, man. Very good. Aaron, Aaron, punch with the other hand, man. There you go. Now kick with your leg. Now kick, punch again. There you go. Together. Pop, pop, pop. Ooh, Kevin. So good. Good, Kevin, man. Go, Alex. I see you, man. Good. Good, Alex. Now make it smooth. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Good. Get your foot back faster so that you can punch. Try again. Pop, pop, pop. And now keep your balance. Good, good, good. Go, Hua. Good. Pull back, pull back. Pop. Other hand, Hua. Other hand. Bam, bam, bam. Good. Good, Oscar, dude. Good, Kev. Good, good, good. Okay. So let's just go over these two things, and then we'll talk about Evan's little favorite sneaky takedown. And then we will get into, like, if you guys have any questions on other techniques that you do that you might want to ask Evan or me, and we'll talk about it. So one more time. To get good for juniors, it's hard sometimes because they can't continually punch in the head because it's kind of easy. I just punch the same height. It's pretty easy. It gets hard when I can't continuously punch to his head, so I have to change. So the two drills we use a lot is just like what we did. Whatever combination you want, but if it's a junior, they can't punch continuously in the head. So the first combination we did, Evan keeps all his body weight in the center, and we go nice and slow to check everything, to check his balance, his feet, to make sure he's not trying to fix things in between the movements. So first combination was cross, body hook, pop, hook to the head, kick to the leg or body, right? So you can go as slow as you want to make sure that his balance and everything's right, because in the beginning, they'll throw it, he'll wobble, he has to fix it, he'll hook, he'll have to fix it, right? So that everything is controlled, his balance is good, the movements are clean, pulls back, right? So that way, when we speed up, Evan can do it. There you go, good. And so, that's like a typical junior combination. And remember the drill you can use with your partner, like I think Alex and looks like him and his brother are doing it, but you guys can always use that drill that we did together, right? For Evan's in his stance. You don't have to use power or anything, but I'm not going to tell Evan what I want, and I just show it. Right, so no matter what I give him, he executes the movement correctly, efficiently. He doesn't fall. He doesn't lean over. He's not making mistakes. So that way we know whatever combination I give Ev, he's going to be able to do it going forwards or stationary without losing his balance and falling, right? Because he can do any movement, pop, 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 whatever he wants with no problem, right? So now let's do the takedown. And your turn, buddy.
Okay, so I use this takedown usually because in sparring, we get close and we end up punching. And there's many things you can do right here. Yeah, there's many things you can do right here. One of my favorites, as I'm going to show you real quick, is when you're clenched up, you want to grab your opponent's arm, his right arm, under your left arm, okay? And you just want to walk with him for a second. Pull him back. And he's not going to be expecting it. But when you're pulling him back and he's stepping, bring your other right arm and block his closest knee. And when you block it, you lock in his left arm and you pull and turn with your hips. So he's walking forward first. So here, boom. They don't see it coming. So it's the simplest thing you can do to get a good 2 points.
Can you back up a little bit and do it again?
Yeah.
Back up a little bit.
So, yeah, I'm walking back. I hold the arm, his knee, block it, turn, just like that. 2. Block, turn, just like that. And you want to, when you're blocking, you want to really lock in his arm and turn with your hips. You see me doing with my feet moving? This is what's going to make him fall down.
What Evan's doing when we do this is usually if Evan has the guy and I pull him forward, he usually thinks, everything's cool. I'm not freaking out. I'm relaxed. So he doesn't worry about too much. So when you walk, like Evan said, I clamp here and I squeeze tight because I don't want him pulling this arm out. 1, 2, my other hand comes through, right? Here. Now my right leg is going to come in between Evan's legs. I step back and turn my face. Turn. Right? So try, let's see. This is Evan's favorite little takedown. Good. Alex, do it, man. No, you were right. Good, Hua, man. Good. So go, Oscar. There you go, that leg. Yeah, now turn towards your left. Right, watch this, Oscar, guys. So the concept of an overhook and an underhook, right? So look, the side that I have an overhook because it's on top of Evan's arm. He has the underhook because it's under my arm, right? Watch, Alex, man, see if you guys can see this. So look, my hand is over Evan's and I close that elbow, right? So this side is the side that my hand comes to. See that? So when you have that this overhook, I tighten it, and I stay heavy on his bicep. I'm heavy on this arm, right? Now look, let's just, without walking, look, my left foot, same side as my left arm, steps back. My hand comes under to the same side and blocks his knee. Then I turn. So overhook.
Evan looks better. Looks a little healthier than he has in a while.
Evan is healthy.
Yeah.
There you go, Oscar. Close your elbow tight, Oscar. Now grab his hand, his knee with your arm. Good. Now turn. There you go, like that, Oscar. Good, man. There you go. Good. Good, Oscar. So Hua, you overhook. There you go. Hey, Hua, one little detail that almost whether it's a hip throw or any type of movement where I turn my body for the technique, always turn your head. Because your body will follow your head. If I don't turn my head, my body won't go without my head. I have to turn my head. Those kids at Peter's Day, it's funny. I can't see Aaron and Alex. They're too far. I can't tell what they're doing. Okay, overhook. Good. Now bring your hand to his knee. Yeah, good. Now turn.
Turn your head.
No, other way. Turn the other way. That was good, but turn the other way. Alex, turn the other way. One more time. Turn the other way. There you go. Good. Go, Oscar. Hit it. Now turn. There you go, Oscar, man. Good, Hua, man. So, one more detail, and then you guys can ask if you have any questions about any other technique. It can be any technique you want to talk about. Remember, so the whole point of wrestling is either I have to take Evan's balance or his base, or he has to give it to me, right? I have to trick him into giving it to me. So Evan's little takedown, the way he tricks you is once almost every takedown period has to apply to these principles, right? So the way Evan's takedown, I trick him by him pushing me. He thinks he's going to push me off the mat or off the ring, or he's going to push me so that I don't have the ability or the chance to catch him. Once I lock this down, he pushes me, bam, now his balance is mine. because I'm pulling him across, which makes him want to spin, right, to keep it. And so if I didn't put my hand, just hop over. No, hop. He'll shuffle step, right, to where I'm not going to be able to take him down because I'm not blocking his balance. But so my hand here, I'm turning my shoulder. This blocks the recovery that Evan's trying to do when I turn. You see what I'm saying? It's the same with any wrestling technique. If I shoot in for a single, here, right? I have Evan's balance. It's all underneath me. I can take him down. So Evan's defense, if he sprawls, kick out. I don't have any balance. I have no takedown. So every takedown is either I take your balance or I trick him into giving it to me. Okay? Any questions? It can be any move you want. We can look at your hook, your kick, whatever you want to do. Very good, very good.
So one quick question on the for that throw when you just demonstrated. It looks like you're pivoting off kind of like the shoulder and kind of part of the arm. Is that where it is? Kind of it's pivoting. Your arm is kind of getting to their hip and your shoulder that you're throwing it over.
Right. So I don't know how to say this. I'm not going to grab Evan's knee and pull it. Right. It's not a cup. It's more like a framing, twisting movement to where I'm making a solid block. Right. To where he can't move in or out. So here, who am I? So once I got Evan here, right? Once I get to this position, I'm corkscrewing and turning my arm down, right?
Yep.
And turning my face like we talked about, turning. So it's strong. Oh, if I tried that here, there's no way I could pull there's no way I could pull his leg down, right? It's just too strong, and this isn't a strong movement for me. But this is a strong movement for me, right? Mm-hmm. So if I can use my strength for the grip that I have, the control point to use, my other hand can block I'm driving it to the mat while turning my face, right? It's the same movement. That same movement is found in other techniques too. Like if I catch Evan's leg, same movement is found here, right? I turn my head and drive my hand behind his knee. Right, to where if I tried to do that by cupping his knee, there's no way I can cup his knee, and pull all his weight out from under him. You know.
Cool. Yeah, that's what it looked like. A strong, solid frame. You were pivoting.
Yeah, it's
found. I want to make sure I got that right.
It's like a big swai-jiao thing, right? And then it's even found in like jiu-jitsu too. So.
Can you show the throw from the front, side, and back angles? Like, can we see different directions?
You want to do it?
1 minute.
Okay.
So I have him pushing me, lock the arm, take the other hand, insert.
And this side.
He's pushing me, take out the arm, insert.
Whew.
Thank you.
That's about time. So thank you, Corey and Evan.
You're welcome.
Next,
Thank
we
you, guys.
have Alex Nee.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alex. Before I start, I would like to thank Peter and Evan for teaching some really great sessions so far today. I hope everyone who has been participating is excited and really pumped up. For the next half hour, I'll be doing a Changquan-based kind of workout. We'll start with some quick stretches, mainly stances and some kicks, and then we'll start practicing some combos and some other exercises. So without further ado, let's get started. So I won't spend too much time on the joints, but just basically loosen up your shoulders a little bit, loosen up your wrists and your neck and your ankles, loosen up your joints quickly, your knees up if you want, loosen maybe some circles, arm circles a little wider if you want, and forward a bit. Good, okay. So joints are worked out. Now just open your legs a little bit wider, and then your shoulders, and then sink your body, sink your center of balance a little bit, and let's go into a nice horse stance stretch first. Let's hold it for say 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll call it at 8. And then let's turn towards one side, front stance, and one leg straight the other. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch to the other side. Front stance. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Okay. Let me lower my camera for a moment, and then let's bend one leg. Put your hands on the ground. Straighten the other leg, and let's do a drop stance stretch. Let's go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch other side. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's sit back for a moment, be apart, and let's reach towards our sides. Or, let's reach forward first. A little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's stretch towards one leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other side. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. All right. So let's sit up a bit. We've done some stances, and we've done a lot of static warm-ups so far. So now let's start doing some more dynamic warm-ups. Start warming up our waist and start warming up our legs. So first thing we're gonna do, for a lot of these moves, I'll probably be facing away from the camera, but it's just meant for you to follow me while facing the camera. So I'll be facing away, but you can just keep facing the camera and follow me kind of mirror-wise. So face back. Yeah. Let's start with our hands up. Left hand up. Our hand up here. All right. So for the first thing, 1, we're gonna step with our left hand toward the side. And then we're gonna take our left arm, swing it low, come around, and then we're gonna take our right arm, swing it across to our left side, and snap it down, hit the floor. Yeah. Good. Good. So again, stand up. And step with your left leg towards the outside. Left arm swing it down across. Bring it up. And nice. Good. Okay. It's just. All right. So let's do it again. This is this one. This is kind of common, I think, but see how it goes. 1, swing down, or step out. 2, swing down. 3, hit. Nice. Good. And again, ready? Arms apart. Go 1, 2, and 3. Swing. Nice. Okay. Let's do maybe one more, and then we'll do some kicks. So feet apart. Go 1, 2, 3. Nice. Good job. All right. So that should warm up our waist, and we've warmed up our stances a little bit. So now we'll just do some stretch kicks to warm up our leg stretches. So you can use either leg, but just bring your leg up and stretch kick. Try to don't worry about kicking it too high or kicking it too fast. Just to get nice and slow first. So come up first, straight up, straight down. Good. A couple of those. And then after, you can start adding in directions. So instead of just doing straight up, you can also do outside stretch kicks. So outside kicks. Good. And then you can add some inside kicks in as well. So come up and across the other side of the body. So inside stretch kicks. Just relax and stretch. And my Wi-Fi is disconnected. All right, I'm back, I guess. Okay, I think I'm back. All right. Afterwards, we can combine them. So we can do some straight kicks, some outside kicks, and some inside kicks. Anybody? Go? Okay, cool. So you guys can do some straight kicks, outside kicks, and some inside kicks. Great. So now that we've basically done our stances and our stretch kicks, I have like just one kind of quick warm up that will work all of the kinds of like main kicks together. So I'm gonna face towards the side for this, but basically we'll start with our hands up, and then we're going to begin by stepping and then doing a slap kick on our right leg. Good. And then we're gonna step with our left leg and do an outside kick on our right leg. And then we're going to step again and then do an inside kick on our right leg. And turn around, face the other way. Good. And then hands up again. And then we'll go slap kick, outside kick, and inside kick. And face back the other way. Good, nice. All right, so let's do it a couple of times first. So 1, slap kick. 2, outside kick. 3, inside kick. And turn, hands up. And again, 1, slap kick. 2, outside kick. 3, inside kick. Good. And let's do it. And let's do maybe 1 or 2 more. So hands up. Go. 1, 2, 3. And last one. Go. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. All right. Looking good so far. That was just our warm-up mainly because, yeah, it's important to stretch up, or like to stretch before we get going. And now I'm basically, I'm going to teach a little combo, and we're basically going to practice it. And it's a good combo to kind of use in a small space that will also bring in a lot of different Changquan movements together. And sorry if my head's out of view, but it'll be all right. So I'm going to start facing this way first, smashing basically. I'm going to be facing this way. So I'm going to smash down with my fist down. I'm going to be kind of, again, facing backwards a bit. But first thing we're going to do is take our right leg, step back, right palm push forward. So right leg step back, right palm push forward. Good. And then left leg step back, left palm push forward. Small steps here. Good. All right. And then step with your left leg, and then take your right leg, come up, inside kick, turn face back. Good. All right. And then take your left leg, step back, left hand back. Or step back with your left leg, good. And then take your left hand, come around, and then just like what we were doing, swing your arm across, hit the floor with your right hand. Okay, nice. Let's do it again a couple of times. So from smash, so let's start with our legs bent, hand and fist. So 1, right leg step back, right palm forward. 2, left leg step back, left palm forward. 3, step, right leg inside kick, turn the other way. 4, left leg step back. And then 5, swing your left arm, come around, smash, hit the floor. Nice, good. All right, let's do it again. So smash down. And then let's step back, right leg, right palm, 1, left leg, left palm, 2. All right, step forward, right leg inside, 3. 4, step back, and 5, swinging arm, right leg, or right hand to the floor. Nice, okay. Good job. All right, so let's start maybe doing that a little bit faster. One of the things that is good about this kind of workout is that you don't really need too much space. In fact, if you keep your spacing kind of small, you might be able to get a little more speed out of your moves. So try focusing on just each move and just staying within your space. Don't go too far forward. All right. So for the smash down, let's go. Right leg back. 1, 2, 3, inside. 4, step back. 5, swinging arm. Good, nice. And again, ready? Smash down. And again. So 1, right, 2, left, 3, inside. 4, swing, smash. Good, nice. Okay, that'll be the first part of the combination. After we smash down, we're going to, in a kind of unconventional way, we're going to take our right hand and we're going to step back with our right leg, swing our right hand, and swing it back the way we came. Mm-hmm. Good. And then our left hand is going to come, push down, and we're going to stomp on our right leg. And when we stomp, we want to bring our left knee up and try to sink our body weight a little bit so that we're kind of low, but not like completely like on our, or like not doing a balance, just push, okay? So after the push, we're going to step forward with our left leg, and we're going to do like a mid-level horse stance, and we're going to do a right punch and a left punch. And then we're going to be in the full horse stance here. Good, okay. So let's do it again. We're going to smash down first. And then 1, we're gonna step back with our right leg, right hand up. 2, stomp, right leg down, left hand up, good. And then step forward, 3, and then punch right, punch left, horse stance. Nice, okay. Let's do it one more time. Smash down. All right, and then we're gonna come around. So 1, up, 2, stomp, and down, good. 3, step forward, punch, punch, horse stance. Nice. Okay, so let's put it together from the beginning of the combo. So smash down, be together, smash down. 1, palm, 2, palm, 3, inside kick. 4, step back, swinging arm. 5, step back, palm down. 6, stomp. 3, punch, punch. Or 7. Okay, good. Let's do it a little faster. Smash down. Good. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing on down. 6, 7. Punch, punch. Nice. Okay. I think everyone is looking good so far. So I'll basically just keep banging on. After we do our punch horse stance, we're gonna step with our right leg and basically you want to turn away from the camera for this one, but that's okay. So you're gonna step and your hands are gonna come towards your left side. Both hands are gonna come towards your left side when you step, and then you're gonna step your left leg behind your right and elbow with your right hand towards that side. Nice. Okay, so we'll do that again maybe because it's a little wacky doing it backwards, but your horse stance punch, you're gonna step with your right, face back, hands towards your left side, elbow toward your right, and then after you elbow, you're gonna step with your right leg towards the right side again, and you're gonna take your hands, smash on top, and then hit the floor. Right after. Good, okay. All right, so again, from the horse stance punch, you're gonna step with your right, hands to your left, elbow to your right, step back with your left, step with your right, and then smash over in front. All right, let's do it again. So, horse stance punch. 1, step, face back, hands to your left, elbow. 2, left leg, step behind your right elbow, good. And then 3, step with your right leg, and then take your hands, slap your hands above, and then turn, step with your left leg forward, smash down. Good, nice. All right, so let's do it from the combo down here. So after we smash down earlier, we're gonna come up. 1, swing it around. 2, stomp. 3, punch, punch. Good, and then 4, we're gonna step with our right, and then step back with our left elbow, and then 5, step, hit the floor. Smash and hit the floor, good. All right, make sure after you do your elbow, step with your right, and then step with your left as well, in order to turn facing the front of your camera. So one more time. Starting down here, we come up. So 1, 2, step forward, 3, punch, punch. 4, step with your right, elbow towards your right, good, left leg behind. And 5, step with your right, smash down, step with your left. Nice, okay. Let's do one time maybe from the very beginning. So smashing down. We're gonna do 1, palm, 2, palm, 3, inside kick. 4, swinging arm. Good, 5, step back. 6, stomp. 7, punch, punch. Good, 8, step with your right, elbow, step with your left. Good, and 1, slap, step with your left, smash. Good, nice. Let's do let's do it one more time. So facing the side, smash down. We're gonna start. Go 1, palm, 2, palm, 3, inside, 4, turn, 5, come back around, stomp, 6, punch, punch, 7, come back to step with your right, elbow with your left, and then 8, step with your right, smash down, left. Cool. All right, good job so far.
Alex, just a heads up, we're at the halfway mark.
Yep, gotcha. All right, thanks, Eugene. So that's a lot of just inside kick and then a lot of punches and elbows. After we do the smash down, we can add in just, I guess, a couple more kicks here. So after we smash down, stand up, left leg forward, right hand up, right hand palm up. Good, right there, good. And then this is gonna be like a kind of basic combo that is in a lot of Changquan forms, but step with your left leg, and then right leg snap kick, and then step towards your right leg, put your weight on your right leg, and then looking where you came, bring your left leg up, side kick. Good. And then after your side kick, just bring your leg down, come around, and stomp. Smash down. Good. Okay. So let's do that again. After we smash down here. All right, hands up. 1, 2, snap kick. And I'm switching. Okay, great. Okay, snap kick. 3, change your weight. 4, left leg side kick. Where you came. Good. 5, come down. 6, up, smash down. Good, nice. Okay. One more time, this combo is kind of easy, and then we'll just put it all together for this part here. So smash down. Okay, so 1, stand up. 2, snap kick. 3, change your weight. 4, side kick back. 5, come around, and 6, up, smash. Great. Now we're back to where we started. Pop, pop, and we do it all over again. But let's start from the beginning and try this combo out a bit. So from the smash, come up, smash down, and then go. 1, push palm. 2, left. 3, inside kick. 4, swing it around, smash. Good. 5, swing it back. 6, stomp. 7, punch, punch. 8, step with your right, and step with your left elbow. 1, smash down, hit the floor. Good. 2, stand up. 3, snap kick. 4, change weight. 5, side kick. 6, come around, and 7, finish last smash. Nice. Okay, good. So the combo wraps around, but that's all right for this because it's all good. So we'll smash. So we'll start from the smash again, and we'll run through the combo a couple more times. So hands up. Wait. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, inside. 5, turn. 6, step around, smash. 7, punch, punch. 8, step, elbow step back. 1, smash down. 2, snap kick. 3, 4, side kick, and then come around and smash. Good. All right. I think we can do it one more time. Yeah, let's do it one more time. So last one here. Come up here, smash down. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, twist. 5, come around. Stomp. 6, punch, punch. 7, step, elbow. 8, smash down. 1, come up. 2, snap kick. 3, side kick, come around, smash again. Nice. Okay, so that's the kind of first and main combo that I want to get through. It's a lot of the kind of basics of Changquan kicks here and here, or here and there, but also it combines them in a way that is not too kind of static and is also more kind of dynamic and just moving through. And it's a good combo to kind of do in a small space because you just focus on getting all of the individual kicks in. And yeah, so the next one is going to be a little more of an intricate combo. It's just going to be a little bit easier to kind of, well, yeah, it's going to be something that you can do from standing, and it's not going to take too much work. So I'm going to face towards this corner. You can face towards the camera. I'm facing this way so that you can face the camera. Put your hands towards your side. Okay. So hands at your side, facing towards this corner. This is a beginning kind of movement, but 1, you're going to push your hands down and push them back up. So straight down and then come back up. So you have nice space here. Oh, yeah, I can. I do a little slower. So 1, push down, and come back up. Good. You can look to your, I look to my right side for this one. 2, take your hands, right hand on top of your left, and then we're going to bring it around over top, flip it. So we have our left on top of our right. And then we're gonna bring it back to our waist, and we're gonna squat down a bit, and then we're gonna open with our hands back. And you're gonna wanna kind of push them going forward, not on the direct end of the finger, but kind of push it inward a little bit because it's kind of, because it's based on the eagle style. So you want to push with just the inside of your arm first, and then come in with, after you come in with the outside of your arm, turn it inward at the very end. You come in with the chop. Cool. So outside arm is pushing forward, and then the inside at the very end. Nice. Okay. So from the beginning, guys, staying straight, hands are side. We'll do 1, hands down, push back up, and look to your right side. Both hands are going to be palms facing down. 2, right hand on top of your left. Bring it around into your waist. 3, open the hands out, outside the arm first, and then inside. And then have them in front of you and squat down now. Cool. Now, after you squat down, you're going to take your you're going to stomp with your right leg first, and then stomp with and step with your left leg back. And then when you step with your left leg back, you're going to push up with your right hand, and then push back with your left hand. Both hands are going to be fists for this one, okay? Both hands are going to be fists. So right hand, fist comes right up, left hand, fist comes right back. Okay, good. So from the hands around, hands are in front, you're slowing down. Cool. 1, stomp with your right, left, and then 2, left leg back, right hand up, left hand behind, both hands are fists. Great. All right. After you punch your arm up and your arm back, you're going to step with your left leg, and you're going to swing your right leg and swing your arms at the same time. So arms are going to swing, back arm comes up, top arm comes down, and you're going to do a right leg straight kick. Done. Nice. Okay. So from down here again, put down. Okay. So 1, stomp. 2, stand up. Good. 3, step with your left, and then straight kick. Switch your hands. Good. Nice. Okay. After we come down for it, let's do it again from the beginning. So facing the corner, and this side. 1, push up, look to your right. 2, hands crossed on your right side. Bring it around to your left, into your waist, and then open your hands up. 3, swing your hands in front. 4, stomp, stand up. Just stomp, stand up. Push up the right hand. Good. 5, step with your left, right leg straight kick. Nice. And then the last thing, you're gonna open your legs apart, and then for 6, you're gonna take your right hand, palm is gonna be pushing forward, and then your left palm is gonna come out, your right palm is gonna come back. So you have your right palm back and your left palm out. And then you're going to hook your left hand and into a curved palm, and then your right hand is going to hook back into a normal kind of hook on the side behind here, behind your arm. So like this, and then you're going to bend on your left leg, and sink into a drop stance. Nice. Yeah, that's it. Good.
We've got about 5 minutes left, Alex.
Yeah. All right, cool. So let's do this combination one more time. Face the corner, and their side. So 1, push palms up down. 2, cross, bring it around into your waist. 3, open your hands out front. 4, stomp your hands up and straight up, left leg back. Good. 5, step with your left, right leg straight kick. Good. 6, open your legs apart, right palm forward, left palm forward, right palm back, and then look to your right side, bend your left leg, hold on your right, left palm drop stance. Nice, good. Okay. This combo is kind of simple on the surface, but it's also a little bit more intricate in some ways. So let's do it again. This corner. Go. 1, 2, bring it around, and then bring it into your waist. 3, open your arms, come forward. 4, stand up, right straight up. 5, step forward, straight kick. 6, feet apart, go. Right palm forward, and then right palm back, and then hook right, left hand hooking palm. Josh, thanks. Nice, good job so far. Okay. It's just right palm, left palm, and then hook right, palm on left. So let's do that combination one more time, and then that'll be it. So last time, this corner, go. 1, push up. 2, bring it around. 3, into your waist, come around. 4, stand straight up, punch out. Go. 5, straight kick. And 6, feet apart. Right, left, drop stance. And I got disconnected again. Great. Okay. Nice. All right. So there's 2 minutes left. Those were just kind of like 2 short combos or 2 small combos that you can do in any kind of small space. The first one is just kind of working out your basics and working on the speed of those. And then the last one is working out a little more of your waist and the kinds of main and the little kinds of moves in your form. So if you guys have any questions, we can use the last minute and a half or so. I can answer them or, yeah.
Would you mind doing the first one more time?
First combination? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little lengthy, but so we come up, I'm smashing from above, smash down, and then we would step our right leg back, right palm, and then step with our left leg back, left palm, and then step with our left leg forward, bring our right leg up, inside kick, and then turn around the other way, good, yeah, and then step back with our left leg, and swing our left arm below, come around, and then smash on the other side. We'll smash the floor, guys. A swing arm, smash the floor. And after we smash the floor, step back with our right hand. Step back with our right leg, bring our right hand up and face towards the way we came. And then stomp with our right hand. Left hand down. Good. Yeah. Left hand forward, and then step out with our left leg. Right hand punch. And then left hand punch. Horse stance. Yeah. And then after, step with our right leg forward, hands to the left side. Yeah, and then elbow towards the right, step with our left leg behind the right. Yeah, good. And then step with our right leg, smash our hands down, and then left leg hits the floor. Cool. Okay, and then stand up, right leg, snap kick. Right leg, just snap kick. And then change your weight. And then left leg, side kick the way you can. And then come around, stand up, smash.
Turn the TV on, please. Just TV. No need for that. I don't want Apple TV.
Okay. Well, so my time is up. But thank you guys. And I hope that you kind of got some fun and some workout out of this last combo. And yeah. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you very much, Alex.
Hi guys, I'm Judy. I'm here to teach Tai Chi, and welcome to my garage, and let's get started. Okay, so what I want to teach you guys about Tai Chi is there are 5 main principles and also a combo. So Tai Chi, I want to remember, it's not just dancing, it's still a martial art, so it's some martial arts meaning inside that makes it unique. The first movement we'll go through is cloud hands. So cloud hands looks like this. Yeah, so be in the horse stance. Horse stance, hold a ball and shake and turn it around. So what is this? So let's start with just the legs first. When you go around, when you're with your body, try to draw a figure 8. A figure 8, right? So think about a figure 8. So what are you doing when you're drawing a figure 8? So right here, you're getting ready, you're pushing somebody away, turn them around and push somebody with your back. Yeah, you're pushing them away. Yes, and so one thing to be careful is careful if your knees don't come in, because if you come in, somebody's gonna step on you and then you're gonna fall. So that's not good. Yeah, so you want to keep your knees out and think about pushing somebody away with your back. Yeah, that's right. And now we're gonna add in the hands. And when I think about the hands is another important Tai Chi principle is opposites. So take your hands, right? So pretend you're holding a doorknob. And then can you twist your hand? So whenever you're doing this, one hand is going to be up, facing up. The hand is going to be facing down. And you're thinking about like twisting your thumbs and your pinkies, just like holding a doorknob. So when you do this, now you're adding in the hands and legs together. You're moving, breathe out, and then pushing over with your back, turning them around, holding another ball, pushing them back, and holding around. Another ball, pushing back, holding around, pushing back, holding around. Yeah, so remember? Yeah, so when you're doing, what this meaning is you're not just using your hands and drawing in clouds. No, what you're doing is you're just moving your body. You're not moving your hands just follow along. And when you're holding somebody, but you're not yanking them away. You're using your entire body to move them away. Yeah, that's right. And careful of the knees again. So there are two meanings here. The first one is the fighting meaning, I guess. You could say fighting meaning when you're trying to push somebody away and you're trying to hold them around. And the second one to remember is opposites. You're gonna have opposite hands. And when you're thinking about going, you're always thinking about when you're going, moving backwards. You're thinking about your back leg. Make sure your back leg doesn't koshi. Your back leg is always out. And turning around, you're thinking about your back leg. Yeah, so wherever you look like you're going, you're thinking about the opposite direction. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's good. Now the second principle is called peaceful. So the first stage of learning Tai Chi is just, like drawing movements and dancing. The second stage would be understanding the meaning more. But the third stage is first stage. And then the second stage is peaceful. So a lot of times you're caught up with the meaning. You're trying to push somebody away with your back. You look like you're doing Changquan now. You're not really peaceful. So how do you do peaceful? Another trick I use is, so if you maybe like have your legs shoulder width apart, and then find your ribs over here. Find your ribs, feel it. And then when you breathe out, feel like your rib cage is like a zipper. And so when you breathe out, the zipper just like zips up, and your body just kind of sinks. So here my hand just sinks with it. My upper arm, my lower arm, my upper arm, and my shoulders sync with it. And I try to sink as low as I can, except for my head that's pointing up. So when you're thinking about this, you're thinking about a ball of air because you're breathing. That ball of air just kind of goes down through your legs and then goes into the ground like a tree root. So it's just a tree, and then it's very stable and peaceful. So if we go apply this back to cloud hands, you're thinking about the meaning, right? So you're pushing with your back. You're pushing somebody away. But your head, remember, make sure your head is always pointed up. Maybe make sure your body is not too tense or too tight. Yeah, so it's the same thing if you do cloud hands and you start walking. So when you walk with cloud hands, use your back leg goes back, and then your heel. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and same thing with the other leg. You go heel, toe, and heel. Let's try walking and cloud handing. And push out with your heel, and try the other direction. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now, try to use your breathing with it. So when you push your leg out, breathe out, breathe out. And then when you're holding, changing the other ball, breathe in, change the ball, and then breathe out. Breathe out. Keep your head high, and then breathe out, change the ball, breathe in, change, and breathe out. Yeah, breathe out. So a lot of times you'll feel like it's really tight up here, especially the shoulders when you're thinking about all the movements. But just remember to breathe. So I'll teach you a little bit after this part. So first we do some cloud hands, right? So remember to draw the figure 8 with your lower body. Keep your knees out. And then, you keep your hands twisting like a doorknob. That's right. And then just take one step, and then only one walk. And now from here, I want you to pretend like you're holding somebody's arm. So your hands should be like the distance between your elbow and your hand because you're holding somebody. So from here, you're holding somebody and then you're pulling them closer. How peaceful can you make this look if you're pulling somebody? Kind of flow, feel like the willow tree. Using metaphors and imagining imagery is really useful. So imagine like a willow tree, and then this willow tree just takes and grabs you. Just grabs you. Try to remember that grabbing. So let's try one more time from the beginning. So cloud hands. Remember the name is called cloud hands. It's like a cloud. It's very light. And so remember horse stance. Keep your shoulders straight. Breathe out. 1. Breathe out. 1. Breathe out. 1. And get ready to step. Breathe out. Breathe out. Now hold somebody and take them and pull them towards you. Okay, so that's 2 principles. A third principle is beautiful. Beautiful is more about what it looks like on the outside, but you still need to remember meaningful and peaceful. So how do you use beautiful? So beautiful is when you get the principle of opposites again. So beautiful means that, so sometimes here we're cloud hands, right? We're very balled up. We're just like closed up. We're like a ball. But if you want to have closed in, you have to have very out too. So you want to have the contrast between small and big, and then really tense and really soft. So after we do this, after we pull somebody back in, you're very closed up here, right? And then here you can finally open up and turn. So it's almost like Black Dragon, but you're over here, and then you come back down. So you face this way, and then you come down, very closed in, and then you open up. You open up big, nice and big. It looks like you're handing something to someone, like you're giving them a piece of cake. But the meaning behind this is you're using your back and your shoulders, and you're pushing them away. So think about pushing them away. That's right. So let's try that again from neutral walking. Breathe out, and then hold somebody close to you, and then come back. And then stomp down and hold everything together, and give hands on the out, smile. This gives. Think about using your back. What are you doing? You're pushing somebody away with your back. And so why would you want to push somebody away with your back? Well, if somebody is pushing against you, right? And then somebody's pushing against you, and they're just like pushing against you. Well, the easiest way to get them away is just, they're all the way against you, just turn them away slightly. So just think about that. Turning somebody away. So how beautiful can you make this? So remember, what is beautiful? It means that when you have small, you have large, you have hard, you have soft, you have this contrast. That's right. Contrast. And so I'll try to apply beautiful to a cloud hands now. Start from the beginning again. Yeah, hold the ball. Remember, your right hand is facing up, your left hand is facing down. Breathe in, and then go left, turn right, pull somebody back, and then go up, high, open, and close. I don't think I'm anything. High, open, and from here, your hands kind of just fall down and cross together. Yeah. And then turn and hands. Yeah. So remember, when you do this, you're giving somebody a cake, right? So you're going very forward. But you remember your backhand exists too. So when you think about forward, you think about your backhand. When you think about backhand, you think about your head pointing up. So instead of going too forward or just not forward enough, you're just right in the middle. Hands going back, hands going forward, and being very stable in the middle. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's beautiful. The fourth principle is graceful. So what's the difference between beautiful and graceful? Well, graceful just means take it easy. Because sometimes when you're doing beautiful, you're thinking about, yes, big, small, and then you stop, you lose the peaceful, and then you lose the graceful. It doesn't look good. Let's start from when you're holding somebody again. So when you're holding somebody, you're pulling them towards you, right? You're pulling them towards you, and then you're turning around, and you're coming down. But too often when you're turning around, your shoulders get tense. You're just gets more tight. So you want to keep your shoulders level and just turn, but feel balanced and calm. Yeah. So try it, but like feel loose, feel relaxed. Yeah, and then come down, and then hand somebody something. Yeah. So when you do this, think about your head like you're a puppet. Somebody's yanking you by the head and pulling you up, and you just face up. Yeah, one more time. Breathe out, and then breathe out. So in your final pose, you're posing. But after your pose, you have to learn how to relax. So you pose, and then you soften. Yeah, you pose, and you soften. And then from here, after you soften, and then can you do this? So after you soften, you're very loose. So it's like you can do anything, right? So making your hands really smooth. You're taking it easy, feeling it light. Take it easy. Yeah, try to make it as most circle as possible. Give me your elbows.
Judy, quick time warning, that's halfway through.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Lead us through, and then lift your hands up. So after you feel the smoothness, then you can lift your hands up. You're holding something, you're gonna block somebody. And then you just let go. You just put your hands down. Like, I blocked you, okay, I'm done. And then now you take the other hand, block somebody again, and then you sweep them away. So think about your hand like a knife kind of, and you're using this, somebody's here, you're just cutting them away. Yeah, cutting them away. And then from here, after you cut them away, you sink down, go out, and then see, can you do this again? So what you think about this is you're thinking about your thumb and your pinky. So when you're going down, you're thinking about your thumb drawing the circle. And then as you come back out, your pinky is moving to draw a circle. So yeah, it's always opposites. So as you think about that, try to draw a circle. Yeah, so get more into it. And then after you get into it, you'll start finding that sometimes you'll start getting too into the circle drawing. And then you'll move your body around too much. But you just want to remember you want to keep your head stable. You want to take it easy. Take it easy, keep your head stable. Still be beautiful. Yeah, that's right. And then the final one here, get your pinky close in, and then you breathe out, and breathe out everything to your core. So it's like you're collecting energy, breathe out to your core, and you're getting ready to do something with the energy. Yeah. So move on to the last principle is powerful. Yes, Tai Chi has power too. And the first place you can see power is be in the beginning with Yun Shou. So your hands are taking it easy, but supposedly you're bending down. You're in horse stance, some degree of lowness. So your thighs, your lower body should feel kind of the pain. So you're taking it easy, right? You're breathing, and all that all that air goes into your legs, so you feel heavy, but you feel very stable. So if somebody pushes you, right? If somebody pushes you, you're not going to move. You're not going to fall because you're a tree. You're a tree. Nobody can push you off. Yeah. So even when you're walking, you're still stable. You still have all the power in your legs. Yeah. You all have power in your legs. And then when you're grabbing somebody. When you're going down, you're going down even lower so that if somebody pushes against you, you can't move. You won't move. So feel all that weight sink into your legs. And then as you turn around, and you sink down. And here, before we were just gracefully handing somebody a cake, right? But now, try thinking about this powerfully. So after you sink down, you're feeling relaxed, everything is relaxed. And then you're going, and at the last moment, you use power. So when you use power, yeah, a lot of you guys are just throwing out your front hand. But what makes power and Tai Chi a little bit more different is the sense of the entire body moving. So when you go forward, your back hand is at the same time going. And when you're doing this, your leg is also following along and pushing out. Yeah. Yeah, your leg would also be falling around. Yeah, so that's the first Fali or power movement, I guess you can call that power movement. And then if you continue on, you're drawing the circle, right? And then you block, sink down, feel graceful, draw a circle, and then right here, collect your energy, get ready to collect your energy, and then you want to punch. So Tai Chi punch, let's see. It's like very physics-based. So it's like an explosion. It's like an explosion. So if you have something that goes forward, you have something that goes behind you too, and then they have to act on the same line of motion. So when you punch, one's going back, one's going forward, but you're not going like forward and this one just like goes to the side. Like that just doesn't work. So when you think about a spring, you're collecting all your energy. You're like a bow and arrow, and then you're getting ready to push. And the last moment, you breathe out, and then at the last moment, you breathe out. You're slowly going, and then at some point, your entire body shoots up. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear me breathing. It's probably really loud. It is, but essentially that's what you're trying to do. And then a lot of times you see people after they fali, their hands have like a little shake behind it, but that's just as a pure after effect, because you're when you're punching, you're not tight. You're very relaxed. You're very relaxed, but then because you're so fast, and at the last moment, there's the oscillation part. Yeah, so if you want to practice this kind of type of spring motion, you can just think of it very fast, just punching very, very loosely, but remembering that you want to have this contrast. The forward and the backwards pull. Everything is moving together. Yeah. So you want to think go slow, and then go slow, and then you're kind of shaking. Going, and then slow and shaking. Remember, this should be in a line. Going slow, and then shaking. Yeah. Feel relaxed, but then eventually as you get, yeah, be careful not to think about only the power. It's power, but it's still relaxed power. So, how to explain this? You're not just like, I'm going to hit you and then that's it. It's you gotta have like the multiple hits, I guess. Yeah, so this is the front one, the front punch. And then the same thing is if you want to elbow somebody. So your elbow is going up, but your bottom hand would be stretching out. Your bottom hand would be stretched out with your hand. Once again, your knee is also helping you fali, and you should be looking at your elbow. Yeah, so if you can feel your elbow being loose, feel your elbow loose, and then collect your energy, and then pull, and then finally, yeah. Feel loose, collect your energy, get ready, and then last moment. Yeah. So the hardest part is just being tight, but like loose at the same time. And the last one after this movement would be going back in. So over here, you want to take somebody, hold the ball. So elbow, hold, turn the ball, hold it at your core, and then push out. Yeah, push out. So your front hand's going forward, your elbow is going back, and you're moving out with your hand at the same time. So yeah. Okay, so let's try from all the fali stuff right from here. For the first one, you're getting ready, just a straight punch, collecting your energy, and then you're getting ready, fa, and then finally, last moment, yes. And then after you're really hard, right? You soft, you relax, and then get ready to elbow, get ready, and then last moment, yeah, last moment, and then relax again, hold the ball, turn the ball around, breathe out, relax your shoulders, and finally get ready, and yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's review from the beginning. That was a lot. Start from Wushu again. Wushu. Relax, push away with your back. Relax. Push away with your back. Turn. Switch hands, and then step to the left. Turn your hands. Step to the right. Twist. Then hold somebody, bring them down. Yeah, willow tree, graceful, beautiful, peaceful. Willow tree, hold them, and then flip around. Keep your shoulders balanced. Come down, feel relaxed, and then get ready. Last moment, yeah, that's right. And then you're hard, and then you're soft. Relax, and then bring your hand up, block. And then block another one. And then reach out with your front hand forward, back hand back leg back, and then relax. Relax and draw a big circle with your hands, or with your thumb and pinky. Yeah, thumb and pinky, and then close in, collecting like you're collecting energy. So breathe out, breathe into your core, and then get ready. Last moment, and then yeah. Make sure your elbow, your arm is straight. Make sure it's not punching like this. Yeah. Punch and then you relax in a very peaceful state. And then getting ready to elbow. Still very loose, right? If you can do this, it means you're loose. Still very loose, getting ready to elbow in the final moment. Yeah, that's right. And then relax again. Hold the ball. Turn the ball. Close in. Hold at your core. Get ready. And then last one. Yeah. The thing that makes Tai Chi power movements like interesting, I guess, is you have that shake at the end. And this shake is not like you're super tense and you just start shaking. It's because you're really relaxed. And then you shake. And so go to just feel relaxed and then punch out. Same here, just once you get relaxed enough, and then yeah, so you can start off like that, feel. Okay, let's do that one more time, a little faster. And yeah, okay. So Yun Shou. One, Yun Shou. And then push with your back. Step. Then turn and hold them. 30 and Falis. That's right. Relax. Block. Step. Calm. Go around. Collect your energy. And then fast. Relax. Relax. Hold the ball. Turn the ball around. And then yeah, and that's the end of that combo. So remember, that was 5 principles: meaningful, peaceful, beautiful, graceful, and powerful. And if you take anything out of this, just remember peaceful, to like put your hands on your ribs and just like feel calm and everything. So yeah, that's that. I think it's almost time. So thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, Judy. That was awesome.
Thank you.
For everyone who joined us, we will have the recording uploaded to our YouTube channel soon, once it's all processed. Thank you, Judy, so much. I hope everyone had a good time. Also, Alex, thank you for your previous session. And if you liked this sort of thing, let us know. We can try to schedule more in the future.
Definitely. It was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good weekend.